Hello everybody and welcome back to Real Talk with Mickey D. This is episode number 3, and in this episode we're going to be breaking down exactly how to build connections. So this ties back directly into our last episode when we were talking about how to stay in a good mental state, and that the primary thing that I told you to do there was to surround yourself with the right people. So this flows directly into that. So how do you build connections? Well, I break this down into a 2-step formula. Super simple. Now, number 1 when building connections is you need to make sure you're building the right connections, okay? As I said in the last video, you need to surround yourself with people who are going to feed your fire and allow you to get to where you want to be, okay? So number 1 is identifying exactly where you want to grow out your friends. What areas of your life are these people going to help you achieve, okay? A really good example of this would be if you wanted to, develop your fitness, okay? First off, you're going to need to identify that you're going to have to spend more time with people who are fit, spend more time with people who are healthy and eat healthy, and that makes it really simple. This becomes a binary decision. It becomes a decision of, do I want to spend time with people who eat fast food? No. Do I want to spend time with people who make homemade food that's really healthy and good for me? Yes. Do I want to spend time with people who don't do any exercise at all? No. Do I want to spend time with people who exercise 5 times a week? Yes. Because by having those people around you, it's going to motivate you and drive you to do similar things. Okay, so number 1 is identify exactly who you want to build the connections with. Alright, number 2 is how the hell do we find these people? We know exactly who we want, now we need to go out there and find them. And this becomes really simple. Okay, how I break this down is I do it into the rule of 3s. Okay, now what I mean by that is you spend 1/3 of your time with people who are above you, and these people become your mentors and people who allow you to get you to where you want to be. Area number 2 is people at your level, like-minded people who drive you and motivate you to move towards that. Okay, people who are feeding your fire. Okay, now these people become your friends, but they also act as a motivation to get to where you want to be. And then the last third is people who are below you, who you can drag up and allow you to exactly understand how you do things, how you operate in those certain areas that you want to move into, so that you can, revise that, pull people up, and also have a positive impact. So that's how I break down who I want into my life. Now it's about finding those people. Now finding mentors is super easy. You go, I want to learn about business. So then you look up business orientated people and you listen to their podcasts, you watch their YouTube videos, you connect with them. Like if someone wanted to learn about business, marketing, personal development, you could watch my YouTube channel, and that would be you exposing yourself to me. That's a format of that. Now, a better way of that would be to get some in-person coaching. That would be like you reaching out to myself, a business leader, that kind of person, being like, hey, really interested in the stuff that you teach. Is there any chance that we can connect? Is there anything you do around coaching, that kind of stuff? Like, I know there's a lot of people that offer those services, so that's how you get the top tier. That's how you find them. You look out for them, you find role models in the space that you want to expand in, and you do that. Alright, number 2. Now this is probably more where the question, how do you make connections, come from. This is how you find your friends within that space. Now, number 1 is obviously cutting out the friends, well, not exactly cutting out, but having less exposure to the friends that aren't feeding your fire and allowing you to get there. Okay, but the other side of that is that you're going to have to find more people to do that. And the thing is, people who do a certain thing and want to expand on a certain area, they're in a certain environment. Does that make sense? If you wanted to improve your fitness, if you went to a gym and went into a fit environment, there's going to be a lot of people there. If you want to be in an educational environment, if you want to learn a particular skill, you go to an educational environment, maybe a specific educational environment. So for example, what you could do there is, let's say you're a student, you go to university and you meet like-minded people along the way there, and you build connections there. And it's as simple as saying, hey, I'm Michael, I really like this, are you into this too? And some people will say yes, and some people will say no. The no's, they go, and the yeses, these people you start to form connections and relationships with, so that you can grow on. And then, you just need to position yourself in an environment. So you create the environment, you drive yourself into an environment that is going to have the right people, and you're going to build the connections subconsciously. There's no magic trick as to like how you build connections within a certain space. You simply have to position yourself in the right environment where there's the right people. It's not going to help you get better at business if you're going to work and asking people, hey, are you into business? Well, it's not the right environment. These people are in an employee-based environment. They're not going to be able to guide you towards a business place space because they haven't been there themselves. If you position yourself in an environment that does have that, let's say like a co-working space or a business mastermind or a business event like a live seminar type thing, they're going to have lots of like-minded people that are going to be able to connect with you and help you feed your flame to get to where you want to be. Okay, so I hope that's been super helpful, giving you 2 practical tips on exactly how to find the connections that are going to help you get to where you need to be so you can do that and you can grow into the person that you want to be. So I hope it's been super helpful. If you did like it, please like, comment, subscribe, tell me exactly what you liked about the channel, and I really look forward to catching up next time. See ya.